and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. There's Little Bronson, my co-host. He's coming up here. He's jumping right up here on his chair. If you can't see, I wish I could have a Bronson cam, but my computer just cannot handle it. Let me take a picture for you. Oh god, I almost fell off my chair. That's what it looks like on my left side. Little Bronson in a chair. He's got his own blankies and everything. It's hard to kind of see, but that's where he hangs out when we watch ghost stories. So, okay, well, happy December. I hope the holidays are not too depressing for you. Let's just escape real life and watch some spooky videos.
Viewer videos. This next clip was submitted by Nukestop viewer Anna Garcia. It allegedly shows security footage of a ghost appearing around what locals claim is a haunted well in the small town of Urcos, Peru.
Okay, now show yourself going over there and show us how your camera effects are different, if not, right? Like, we need somebody to go over there and prove that this camera effect is not normal, because I'm pretty sure that's just bad camera night vision quality.
A man seems to be sitting near the well, and then just seems to... well, I don't know actually what he does, but it's creepy as hell. But is this a ghost or just the oddest camera glitch ever recorded? You decide. Nuke's top 5 viewer glitch. Isaac says that his uncle recently experienced something he just can't explain.
Okay,
checking his Nest security camera, he saw what appeared to be a dark figure just standing in the road outside his house. But this is where things take a truly disturbing turn.
That's weird. Okay, the car drove behind it.
Cars seem to pass right through this bizarre figure, so Isaac's uncle decides to go out to investigate.
Yeah, the cars are driving behind it.
Figure.
Just a sec.
Cars seem to pass.
I think it's a Halloween decoration hanging on the tree. Either that or a bag. Or, like, I'd say his camera's dirty, but his camera's inside, so I don't know.
Pass right through this bizarre figure, so Isaac's uncle decides to go out to investigate. And
so show us the footage of this weird figure during the day, or the next day, or the day before.
Things are about to get even
your normal
weirder.
View. Okay, alright. That's weird. Okay. His reflection.
The dark figure seems to just disappear as the man approaches. So is this something supernatural watching his house? Or just what do you think this is?
What the hell?
Let me know.
What?
No. "12 years ago, a Ben..."
Alright, I can't explain that one. That's really weird. What the fuck? Can any of you guys explain it? Like,
in Veracruz, Mexico was playing their final gig, as one of their members was about to move to another town. At the time, they didn't notice anything unusual about the event at all. But later, as the guys rewatched the video of their performance, they noticed something that chills them to their core.
Groupie's has really taken it
For
up
this
a
one,
notch.
there's probably no reason to ask, but did you see
Groupie really took it up a
it?
notch.
Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly-looking girl with what seems to be
A mask.
a pale and distorted face seems to be peeking out at the band. What's even weirder is that if we cut to different segments of the video, the strange pale girl has disappeared. The guys in the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier, perhaps dropping in for one last goodbye at the band's final performance.
Weird, but fake. But I
A
mean,
cry for help.
why would they say that kind of stuff about their friend? That'd be kind of crazy, right? If your friend just kind of took their own life and then you say it could be them, like they must have not noticed that someone was there or something. That's... You're fine, Beth. You're good. Rawson's pawing at the table.
Dee from the YouTube channel Dee's Dark Adventures travels to what is known to be the most haunted state park in Ohio, the Beaver Creek State Park in East Liverpool. The historic park is said to be a hotspot of ghostly sightings and even reports of mysterious creatures. It's already late and very dark when Dee walks deep into the woods of the park. She finds a spot to settle and begins to experiment with her EMF meter and a spirit box app on her phone. She plans to test whether the stories of supernatural activity in Beaver Creek State Park are true. It did not go well.
I wouldn't trust
y'all
an
can
app.
see me, I don't know. Right myself. Anyway, I've got the EMF detector and I'm gonna, is it gonna help? I'm by myself. See if I can get anything to interact with that. My old one I used to have, I broke. So I'm gonna try to do that this time. What the hell is that? Ah!
Must sound fake.
Ah!
Sound like, you know, when you're a kid and you make those noises.
What in the
What in the
That was not even on. That wasn't even on the app. I don't know how that came out of my freaking phone.
A troubling sound startles Dee as it seems to come from right where she's sitting.
What the?
A little shaken up, Dee believes the sound might have come from the app on her phone, but she isn't sure and she is now freaked out.
Could be her
Dee
stomach
decides
rumbling.
to carefully trek back through the woods to her car and just leave. But what happens next makes her blood run cold.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't want to be in here. I wanted to make a good video for you guys, but I don't know what the heck made that
Train's
noise.
going by the way,
It
if you hear
sounds like
noises.
a
It's
dang
the train.
Wild cat, like a big cat, but we don't have big cats here. I don't feel good in this place, guys. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know where to go. Huh? I see a light coming from over there.
I'd be scared too.
No. Nope.
He could be trying to abduct someone, or he could be out to hurt her or something.
There's a light. Look at it. Oh, I didn't see it. Somebody's looking for me. This is not good. I think they're trying to lure me out. There's flashlights. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know what to do, guys. If I move, they're gonna hear me.
That's actually... Ah, well,
The voice of a
then.
man can be heard yelling for help, and Dee can see flashlights in the distance. Alone and afraid, Dee doesn't trust the call for help at all. so she keeps
So must have been her partner that they had the whole thing set up, and those lights that you saw in the woods, those are probably just street lights or house lights from far away. Not flashlights.
her flashlight and
If she wouldn't have made the guy say help me behind her and the whole thing, I might have actually believed her.
hides in the darkness. Suddenly, the voice can be heard right next to her, and in terror, she just makes a run for it. Later, Dee says that she did make it home safe, and to this day, she says she still has no idea who could have been yelling for help out in the dark woods of Beaver Creek State Park at that time. Could it have been something paranormal? Or even scarier? Were those real people out in the middle of the dark woods stalking Dee and terrorizing her just for fun? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think should be on Nuke's Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Project Fear. After the unfortunate end of their popular TV series Destination Fear, team members Dakota, Chelsea, Tanner, and Alex are back on the road to explore and investigate extremely haunted locations, this time on YouTube. With a new name, Project Fear, the team decides to go back to the old Sweet Springs Sanatorium in West Virginia, a place where 3 years ago they experienced things that to this day they still can't explain.
Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan? That was like a woman crying.
Please tell me that was on.
I have the chills. Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that
These
moan?
are actually wearing masks.
Did you hear any of it, Chelsea?
This happened by close to my
Yeah.
room. So I looked back and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
That was a scream!
I'm telling you.
Dude, we need to get out of here.
Dude, this is demonic.
and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
This location literally scarred me.
So, a little backstory. Sweet Springs
So, do we actually trust them? No, I do not.
Sanatorium served as a hospital
With all the fancy cameras and everything that they have, they're obviously going there with other people.
for tuberculosis patients in the 1940s. It is estimated that over 1,000 people lost their lives inside the sanatorium walls.
I just don't trust anyone,
Many
I
of
guess.
these people were buried in unmarked graves behind the building. The sanatorium later served as a nursing home for the old and poor before eventually being shut down in the 1990s. Now, not surprisingly, with a history like that, the largest state is said to be extremely haunted.
History like
Visitors have
that.
reported hearing loud, unexplained voices and screaming, and many have witnessed doors slamming shut on their own. Even creepier, some visitors actually claim to have seen ghostly apparitions, most notably that of a woman dressed in white standing in the window on the 3rd floor in room 3007.
Typical.
So, after their visit 3 years ago, the Project Fear team is a little hesitant to return, and when they interview the current manager of the sanatorium, Cindy Harper, it just makes them even more nervous.
So I have a question.
Wait, she's the current manager. What do they manage? Or do they mean the current owner? Or she just goes in there and takes care of it and makes sure the doors are locked?
And so, when doing the research, you talked about how you were like thrown down the stairs at one point.
I don't normally get pushed down the stairs. That's only happened one time. But it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were like thrown down. It wasn't like a couple
It was
stairs.
like the push. I mean, I was expecting to be a human attacking me. And I found no one. So I drop all my equipment. I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. I'm just
My God! Okay.
That was on the door, dude.
That was the loudest knock. This is in the middle of the day still.
That sounded like right next to my head.
While interviewing Cindy about her terrifying experiences in the sanatorium, a loud bang on the floor startles both her and the Project Fear team. But there's no one inside the building. Cut to later that day. And as darkness falls, the team decides that in order to try to provoke a response, investigator Tanner should head down to the basement all by himself. The rest of the team explores the most haunted area of the sanatorium, the 3rd floor. After hearing a few unexplained noises, Dakota, Chelsea, and Alex begin a digital recording session inside the most haunted room, room 3007. What happens next shocks the whole team, including Tanner, who's still completely alone in the basement.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Dude, it said I remember Tanner.
Oh, I hear that.
It said I remember Tanner.
I heard yes, and then there's a pause.
Yep,
I remember something.
It's Tanner.
It says Tanner, dude.
Let me play it again just to verify.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
I remember Tanner, dude.
I have the goosebumps, dude.
I wonder if they know the exact timed moment to ask questions for their pre-recorded answer. You know what I mean? They're like, do you remember the time blah 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 blah, let's say 5 seconds. They count in their head what takes 5 seconds, and they ask it, and then I don't know. Oh, I love that they're reviewing the evidence on camera, straight there, directly, just like Ghost Adventurers. This is good. I like it. I believe them. I don't care.
It says yes. There's like a 1 second pause, and then it's a whispering. I remember Tanner.
If they didn't add his name on it, like the fact that his name is on it, then that makes me not believe it. If it would have been like, yes, get out, yes, something, yes, blah, blah, I probably would have believed it, but it was too specific.
Go for Tanner.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to give you a warning.
We were doing digital recorder. Thing is here. Remembers you.
Debating about even like telling you this, but like at the end of the day, like it's a warning. Like we want you to know to be on like your toes.
What did I do? When we end up meeting with
What
you
did
in a
I
little
do?
bit.
I will show you the digital recorder, the EVP. It's freaky.
Okay, man. What the? I heard something.
Yo, are you okay?
Can you do that again? What the? I thought I heard a voice, man.
Promise if it's not us, dude, and we don't hear you right now on the 3rd floor.
So it's not like the echo or anything.
I don't know what's happening, but let's go hit this part of the 3rd floor, and then we'll go to Tanner.
The team eventually finds Tanner in the sprawling sanatorium basement, and they have him listen to what they captured on their digital recorder.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Oh, what do you hear? We didn't tell you what we heard yet.
We remember Tanner.
Yes!
Dude!
It says yes. I remember Tanner.
Do you remember us? That is clear, dude.
Tanner is the creepiest part because it's so clear.
Similar to what happened on their previous visit 3 years earlier, the Project Fear team finds themselves hearing clear voices, one of which seems to remember Tanner. four friends then split up to sleep at separate haunted locations inside the building. Chelsea and Alex set up in the basement, Tanner on the second floor, and Dakota on the third floor, just outside haunted room 3007. It goes without saying that none of them slept a wink that night. All of them start to hear loud, unexplained bangs and strange noises. But Dakota, up on the most haunted third floor, has a unique experience all his own, and it's downright chilling.
Whoa! Hello? That sounded like a doorknob, like, rattling.
God, I'd be so scared.
I just heard you. Okay. I went down and explored to see if I could find, like, the source of that noise. I have no idea what it was. I looked in a bunch of rooms, but it literally could have came from any single door at any single... That was a girl's high-pitched voice. Hello?
What the fuck, 100%? Oh my fuck. Whoa.
I just was down there too. I was just down there. It literally could have came from any single door at any single... Any single door at any single...
Ooh, that's spooky.
Can you do that again?
I got goosebumps.
Makes sense to hear like a high-pitched female.
Can't see, but...
Where I'm at right now, the lady in white on this floor. What the? Holy! That door just shut! That door just shut!
Is that what that was?
Door, at the very end of the hall, just shut.
I'm surprised I don't hear him yelling and freaking out.
No way. No way. Yeah, that door is shut. This door, I just watched with my eyes shut.
Well, it closes by itself, doesn't it?
There is no one.
A disturbing voice scares Dakota out of his seat, and then a door at the end of the hallway closes by itself. Now, hundreds of commenters on the Project Fear YouTube channel believe that this door doesn't just close by itself. But look closely, and what do you think?
A light?
Holy, that door is shut!
So is the Sweet Spring Sanatorium haunted by something that's strong enough to speak, slam doors, and even appear as a shadow apparition? You decide. You can watch this entire two-part investigation with many more terrifying paranormal moments over on the YouTube channel, Project.
That was actually pretty interesting. They're good. They're good at what they do. I have to give it to them. I like it. It reminds me of Paranormal Adventures. It's good. It's good. Good stuff. I tend to go towards believing them more. I like it a lot.
Fear. Imprints. For 2 years, Eric Gunner has been experiencing relentless paranormal activity. Even stranger, the ghost or entity seems to follow him wherever he goes as he moves from house to house in Mexico. But most terrifying of all, each time Eric tries to get away, the spirit that follows him seems to become more and more aggressive. So, just like many nights in the past, Eric and his little...
Is that the same guy that he kept talking... Sorry, I've got hiccups, I guess? Kept talking about having a bad diet and he drank a lot or something from last time? Oh, a couple of videos ago? I don't remember now. Sorry, it's been a long day.
Little dog Bean are woken up by the sound of loud banging on his bedroom door. This time Eric is prepared with a flashlight and a camera, intending to capture evidence of the hell that he's been living through.
¿Qué pasó?
It's a big creaking door.
Eric's dog sniffs around and seems to be a little shaken up by something that Eric can't see. Eric decides to leave the little dog safe upstairs in his bedroom while he checks the house.
I like that. Weird tiles on the stairs like that.
¿Hay alguien aquí? A ver, espera. ¿Hay alguien aquí? Escuché como si me hablaran. No sé si se alcanzó a escuchar una voz.
Yeah, his voice masked.
Se lo juro que no sé si se alcanzó a escuchar una voz. Uy. Sentí como si me soplaran en la nuca, no sé. Como si me hicieran así como... Mejor ya no pregunto eso.
Eric says he felt something blow on the back of his neck, and his camera actually captures the sound when it happens.
Uy. Uy. Uy.
Eric has only been downstairs for 6 minutes when he suddenly notices something downright creepy.
No
What?
No manches. ¿Está viendo lo que yo?
What? No.
Y no solo eso, Ahí en el refri tenía una foto de mi mamá. Ahorita no, bueno, no me fijé en el video, pero pues antes de irme a dormir ahí la tenía. No está. Ni tampoco está la cruz.
Oh.
¿Qué pedo?
Well, I mean, we would have to see constant footage of the entire night, like from when the cross was there until when it disappeared, for it to actually believe you with that shit.
A cross hanging on the living room wall and a photo that was hanging on the fridge only 6 minutes earlier are now
6 minutes.
mysteriously gone. What makes this so creepy is that Eric has barely moved and has been standing in the same general area for the entire 6 minutes. No one could have snuck in and taken the cross and photo without being noticed, or at least making a sound. But it's what happens next that is truly terrifying.
Oh, hands on the door? Someone's there with him, like, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Add a camera glitch effect. Camera glitch effect.
Hola. Ay, chinga tu madre. Mami.
Two little childlike hands press up against the glass windows and door. When Eric gets closer, a bizarre face emerges from the darkness. Eric has had enough. He runs back upstairs to his dog Beans and doesn't sleep for the rest of the night.
Okay.
Ay, chinga tu madre.
Just under the surface,
Come on, be
a
good.
group of fishermen in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico are returning home late one night when they spot something very strange beneath the
here we go.
water's surface.
It's the lighthouse. I live by the ocean my whole life. It's the lighthouse.
Submarino. No acercarme mucho.
That's too bad. I was excited for this.
Wow, mira eso. Uy, no se acerque.
Isn't it? They showed it at the start, didn't they?
Ay, chinga tu madre.
Yeah.
Just under the surface, a group of fishermen in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico are returning home late one night when they spot something very strange beneath the water's surface.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just the light.
Mira, prendí y apagó.
That's my bad. I thought it was a lighthouse. Like it might just be somebody underwater with a light on.
No acercarme mucho. No. Wow, mira eso. Uy, no se acerque.
It could be some kind of weird ocean effect, like you never know. There's so much different stuff in the ocean.
A strange bright blue light seems to be strobing in uneven bursts beneath the ocean waves. The guys head in for a closer look, and this is when things start to get really weird.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, mira la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda, Mira eso, mira. Mira, Ari,
Someone
mira eso.
swimming?
¿Hay algo ahí? Mira algo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso, dale para atrás. Si no quieres saber, dale.
Looks like it's someone swimming. Divers, maybe?
Dale.
Quiero saber,
No quiero saber, dale. Dale. ¿No crees que yo vi algo? No. Dale.
I feel like I've seen this before and it's been debunked. It just looks like a person swimming. Probably a diver. That's why the head is all tight and bald. But the ocean is extremely mysterious, right? So you never know what's in the ocean.
Something dark and humanoid can be seen breaching the surface of the water and moving through the strange blue light. When the video was shared to the
Oh, you know
internet,
what it
many
looks like?
viewers' first thoughts were that it could simply be a diver. But others...
No, but it looks like look at the way it was going. It was kind of going like this. It looks like it was swimming, so some kind of a big fish or like a type of octopus or something. Like, look at how it's swimming.
Wow.
Watch.
Something dark and humanoid can be seen breaching
Watch.
the surface of the water and moving through the strange blue light.
It's swimming. It's got two
When the
big
video
things.
was shared to the internet, many viewers' first thoughts were that it could simply be a diver. But others were quick to point out that there are no boats nearby. So where would a diver come from? And also, the oddly shaped figure doesn't seem to be wearing a diving tank. Finally, the figure seems to swim upright, almost as if it is somehow walking quickly through the water. The bizarre clip went viral on the internet, with many viewers suggesting that this humanoid figure could be anything from a creature to an alien, or
I think it's,
even a mermaid.
I think
But
it's
what do you think
it's
this
just an
is?
underwater animal.
Let me know down in the comments. 2 years of terror.
But I don't
Over the
understand,
last-
like, why there would be lights around it. Like, I'm sure there's a very logical explanation for this. It's just, it's cool to look at. Hey, and we're getting a bonus round.
2 years, Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas has been experiencing terrifying unexplained activity in and around her home.
It's bonus because it's extremely fake. Yeah, I remember.
Did you do that?
After posting her videos, Lauren disappeared from social media for 9 months before she finally returned with an update. Lauren says that over the last month she's been feeling ill and drained of energy and having a very hard time. But strange things continue to happen around her home. One night as Lauren is on the phone with her boyfriend on her front porch, something happens that is truly bizarre.
Hey, when you coming over?
I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry. Then I'm coming.
Okay, I'm hungry.
I understand that. I can't just not leave without my work clothes.
Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy.
Do you have ranch at your house?
No, can you bring your wrench?
Does she have him on speakerphone?
Dude, my f***ing door just closed.
Is that the slam sound?
Yes. And it's locked.
What?
I just got locked out of my house.
What's going on there?
Yes, nobody's here.
Why were you outside?
That's kind of scary. Where's the dog?
Luna! Luna's inside by herself. I don't even see her in there. Hang on.
Take rash. Baby? Hello? Oh, she's nudged.
Yeah. Where are her dogs?
Lauren's front door suddenly slams shut, locking Lauren out of her home with her dog still somewhere inside, all alone. Lauren panics and hurries around her house to get inside through her back door. As she enters, then that door suddenly slams shut as well, and her doorbell begins to ring over and over all by itself. Lauren says that she eventually found her dog mysteriously trapped in the back room. The dog was a little shaken up, but otherwise, he was completely fine. Now, cut to 2 months later. One night when Lauren is in bed, she is woken up by her dogs a little after midnight. What happens next is downright chilling.
Terrifying. Chase. Dogs aren't barking, they're just wagging their tails, so right there you can tell.
Sit. Come here.
I would not be turning my light on. She opened the window? Oh my god.
Can't see.
Are you moving so much?
Someone knocks on Lauren's window, but when she opens her window to look into her backyard, there's no one there. Then as she turns, she hears an odd growl near the open window that makes her scream. But did you see one important thing to be learned here? And that is, if someone or something pecks on your window in the middle of the night, don't open it.
Obviously, and I mean this is so fake. Like super fake. Like that person I can't stand. I cannot stand that one. It drives me crazy. Let's look at the comments. D's scare was genuinely freaky. Oh, the girl in the woods. Yeah, that was really, yeah, it was for sure. Fact they can always try and find new content. Apartments in Southern California had a resident ghost. Several people saw the ghost. She wasn't. Okay, well, that's not a very interesting story. If D's video is genuine, it's terrifying. Yeah, exactly. Love that the last girl just continuously invites things inside by opening her doors and windows after they request entry. I'm aware the video is fake, and I'm aware that it's typically vampires, they need invitation mythology. Yeah, it's like literally like it's so fake, like everyone knows that it's fake. So everyone agrees that D, the woman that was trapped in the woods before and heard a man yell help, was freaked out because it could really happen, trying to lure you out, right? Swear Lauren has got to have the worst survival. Yeah, so there's nothing. Yeah. It was so good. Like, it was good. The first one was really, really good. So, listen, I'm satisfied. I've had a good time. It's been a good couple of videos. Thank the gods, whatever gods you believe in or whatever you believe in, that this guy keeps making videos and can actually make a living out of it, because it's keeping us entertained anyway. So I'll see you guys next time, and try not to worry too much about the holidays. Remember, it's about family and, you know, being healthy. And if you can't afford a present for someone, then make them something that might mean something to them, or frame a picture or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if most people actually feel like that, but personally, I'd rather have something meaningful that's something that's worth a bunch of money, especially if you know the person doesn't really have money or whatever's going on in your life. I just hope you're gonna be okay during the holidays. I know it's tough out there, but I'll see you hopefully next week for another round of spooky videos. Keep our minds off of stuff. And oh my god, I can't wait to eat mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, and yep, that's it. In buns. Sweet nightmares.